I was born with an extraordinary skeletal structure, with two scapulae that protruded like bird wings. I was meant to be a rare talent in martial arts, but my master insisted that I wear iron shoes every day, fetch water from the foot of the mountain using a wooden barrel, and climb thousands of stone steps carrying water to fill the large jars at the temple. I often ran out of strength, my feet feeling as heavy as if they were filled with lead. One slip and I'd spill the water watching it roll down the steps. Seeing my fellow disciples moving as gracefully as swallows, I could only grit my teeth and push through. But every time the morning bell rang, they had already filled the water jars, while I hadn't even managed half a barrel. Instead of encouragement, they mocked me mercilessly. My master, seeing my lack of progress, believed I was lazy and idle, warning me that if I didn't adhere to the temple rules, I would be expelled immediately. Hearing I was about to be kicked out, I knelt down in desperation, bowing repeatedly and begging for mercy. To stay in the temple, I knew I couldn't slack off again. I ran back and forth from the foot of the mountain to the top, finally filling the jar. My shoulders were covered in bloody scratches, my feet numb with pain. Just as I was about to take a break, my master came again, scolding me. He ordered me to go chop firewood in the woodshed. After 2 years in the temple, I had learned not a single martial move. My days were filled with water and firewood. I was filled with frustration and could only vent my anger by staring at the logs. One day while I was brooding, a drunk monk stumbled by. Seeing my downcast expression, he immediately saw through my thoughts. He explained to me that fetching water and chopping wood were the foundations of Shaolin's inner power. Carrying water trained the legs, chopping wood strengthened the waist and back, connecting the upper and lower meridians. This was the highest form of inner strength. Suddenly I understood. I immediately knelt and begged him to teach me. The drunk monk waved his hand, declining the offer. He claimed he was of no use, staggering away. Though his steps were unsteady, I noticed his lower body was solid, his waist power extraordinary. I was convinced he was a master. The next morning, I imitated the drunk monk's movements, trying to practice martial arts. But my moves were clumsy and unrefined. The monk saw this and shook his head, then walked to the edge of the steps. He demonstrated his amazing waist strength again. Reluctantly, I tried to mimic him, but my lack of waist strength made me lose balance and fall. While rolling, I caught sight of two young monks sneaking around, heading toward the back mountain, as if they were hiding something.